Okay, we are now in the stage for mixing the high build. So Andrew's going to mix it now. He's going to pull out the tin. So let's start with the tin he's going to use, because the code 606. If he puts the tin up there, right, and you can see on the tin it says grey, so Andrew has to put the code in first. MF 606, then press search. There we go, it's come up as the grey, as you can see on the screen. This is his high build. So now that he's done that, yes, double tap, you press the dose, which will then say to Andrew when it's loaded. He now has to put in the catalyst, which is going to use the 120 spot repair, because that's what we're using, and his thinners, which is a 741, and then press add, and there you see on the scale is the full mix with the primer, the hardener, the thinner, and Andrew has to change the quantity further back. That's it.
Same again.
No, we're going to use a small amount, so we're only going to put in, say, 150. Right, so now we're ready. So Andrew's going to pour in his primer, same process. We work our way backwards. This time, because it's a grey primer, he doesn't have to add any other colour. Same thing, the scale will work its way backwards. When he gets close to the mark, goes on to green. There you go, that's enough. If it goes on there, that's okay. It's still saying 100%, but it's gone slightly over, but this is a high build primer, so we're not going to worry about that. Just press the button on there, skip, right, and press OK, because he's not stirring any other colours together. Now he's been asked to put in his hardener here, which is the 120. Same hardener that was used in the other primer. So that's it, it's on green, so we're laughing. So when he's okay with that, he presses the OK button. He'll ask him to stir it. There you go. So Andrew just stirs that up. It's vital that we get this right, because like I said, some people put the hardener and the thinners all in the same pot and stir it, and don't stir it well. Where at least with this, if you put your hardener in first, stir it well, then add your thinners, like I said before, you're guaranteed you'll get a good mixture. So Andrew's just going to pour a bit in the cup because he's only needing a little bit. It's easier to pour. Okay, so it's going on the scale, same thing. Start adding. Let's remember, we just need to go into the green light, even if it's slightly under. There you go, that's enough. So we're happy with that. If he presses OK on the scale, that's it, it's come to an end now, so we can exit the screen and Andrew can stir the primer and it's ready to go into the gun. Now the guns we showed you before are two exactly the same. I've got two guns. That, remember, is the 1.4, was the wet on wet. This is the 1.6. It's a larger needle, larger nozzle setup, meaning that it's designed specifically just for the high build. And if you look closely, both guns are exactly the same. It's just that you need to know the difference by checking the nozzle and the needle setup for the product you are using.